What is going on, guys? DBG here. In this video, we are going to be doing the most overpowered player in every single NBA 2K MyTEAM from 2K13 to NBA 2K18. All of this footage is in mine, so a link to all of the videos will be in the description. And this has nothing to do with ratings, just from what I played, the card that I felt was the most overpowered. And the general consensus is that a lot of these cards were the most overpowered in their respective games. But anyway, now let's get on to the list. So an honorable mention for 2K13 goes to Iguodala's gold card or player and LeBron James gold, and maybe Michael Jordan. But in my opinion, the best player in NBA 2K13 MyTEAM was a silver card who was like 75 overall. And that card was Gerald Green. If any of you guys ever played NBA 2K13 MyTEAM, you know that you can have an all gold lineup and then face an all bronze lineup with Gerald Green in the team, and all of a sudden you would have a chance of losing. Gerald Green was the best dunker in the game. Gerald Green was the best shooter in the game. Gerald Green could lock people down. He could run the break. There was absolutely nothing just Gerald Green couldn't do. And his stats were decent. Like, he had a decent three ball, he had a decent dunk rating. But I mean, like, Gerald Green was just God. Like, that's the only way I can describe him. Like, Gerald Green 2K13 may be one of the greatest cards in any MyTEAM we have ever seen. This Gerald Green card is easily a top 5 or 10 cards in MyTEAM history. If you could get a card that could do this in NBA 2K18 MyTEAM, I don't even think the Pink Diamond Yanis could do this to people. Like, Gerald Green could literally go and drop 40 on the best players in the game. It did not matter that he was a silver. And cards like Iguodala were great, LeBron James was great, Jerry West was great, obviously MJ was great because he always is, Magic was great, but none of them had anything. None of them had anything at all on this Gerald Green, which you guys might be shocked to hear it, but like, Gerald Green was just an absolute god in this game. And he was the minimum price of all cards because it was based on how he played in real life, and he barely played for the Pacers that year. So this card was a steal and everyone had him. In NBA 2K14, it was Michael Jordan. And I'm not going to be doing the Diamond Michael Jordan because I'm not going to be doing diamonds or pink diamond cards throughout the year, because I think they're just a little, well, throughout this video, but I think they're just that little bit unfair to use. But the gold Michael Jordans, the 99 overalls, I think all of them except the rookie Michael Jordan, or the second year Michael Jordan, sorry, were all 99 overalls. And there was a glitch, you could use the multiple ones at the same time. And there were two that I think were genuinely almost identical. And those two were the 95-96 Jordan and the 1991 Jordan. So the 1991 Jordan was the most athletic while still being able to somewhat shoot. But the best shooting of all the Jordans was without doubt the 95-96, who I think had like an 82 shot three. So without doubt, Michael Jordan in 2K14 was the best player you could use. But it all depended on what you wanted. If you wanted a more athletic version of Michael Jordan, then obviously the 1991 one was the best to use. The 88-89 Jordan was the most athletic card, but that couldn't shoot at all. Whereas the 1991 one had like a 76 shot three and could hit them fairly consistently. The 95-96, as I said, was a better shooter. It was better from post fadeaways. Mid-range game was almost identical, but its dunking was not as good. So this was literally just personal preference. I personally preferred the 1991 Jordan, but I know for a fact most people preferred the 95-96. But well, this is my list, so I'm going to put the 1991 Jordan on the list, even though this is like 1A, 1B. These two cards were both equally as good. They both fit slightly different purposes. They're both Michael Jordan, and they're both good in different ways. LeBron stats-wise was better than both of these Michael Jordans, but animations really kind of let LeBron down 2K14. His jump shot was slow and difficult enough to get off, and MJ was just money. In NBA 2K15, a lot of people are going to say certain pink diamonds. I would have gone maybe for a pink diamond MJ or LeBron, but those cards were so rare because they had the codes where you had to pick a random letter or symbol. But in my opinion, the Sapphire Julius Erving was as good as any of them. In 2K15, Sapphire cards were not 84 to 86. Sapphire cards were reward cards. This was the card for completing the Dunk the Funk collection, and literally this card was God. So it was released around the time of patch 4 where contested shots went in, and as you can see, these are like excellent releases. Julius Erving had probably the best release in my opinion in NBA 2K15. Whether you use the shot meter or not, obviously this guy's not using it. Unfortunately, like, I can't really show my own gameplay. I will leave a link to obviously this in the description, but my own gameplay, if you guys want to look back on any gameplay of 2K15, Like, he just didn't miss. His post fade was nice. He could dunk better than any other card. And the funniest thing with all of these Dunk to Funk players was they all had 99 speed and 99 acceleration. And that was before the speed with ball stat was introduced. That was only introduced in 2K17. So these cards were all max speed. So these cards just ran in a straight line, outsped everybody. They all were equally as fast with and without the ball. He could shoot from mid, shoot from three, jam on people, finish layups, shoot fadeaways. He could hit everything contested. He could finish well at the basket. This Dr. J was like almost the perfect card. And in a game where fadeaway mid-range shots were king, post fadeaways were king because of the, well, basically the fact that it was impossible to contest a shot. Like, as you can see some of these shots here, this card was just a god. And like, of all the cards I used anyway, I didn't get the Pink Diamond MJ or LeBron, and I'm going to discount cards like that from this list anyway, but I used every other good card in this game, and no card came even close to this. Like, I used the Pink Diamond Paul George, and like, the more I look back on it, the more I remember how good Dr. J was. I did a series called Play to Win, and I just remember, this is literally what I said in the video, like in my couple of videos for it. I basically said, if you have Dr. J in your team and you know how to use them, you should not lose a game in NBA 2K15 MyTEAM. And I went on like a 20-game winning streak that year. This card was crazy, and because of the way patch 4 was, it may be the most unstoppable card, this and Gerald Green maybe in history, more unstoppable than anything in 17 and 18 anyway. So NBA 2K16 was honestly the NBA 2K MyTEAM that I played the least. Like, it honestly was, even though 2K16 a lot of people think was kind of when it was at its peak. Honestly, that was probably the least I played of MyTEAM. But basically, from what I remember in this game, I did manage to pick up a LeBron James. I don't actually know how I managed to pick up one of these LeBron James, the 99 overall. But at that time, I just felt that that card was really nice. 2K16 was, I thought, when they kind of patched this so that like patch 4, or was it patch 4 again? Yeah, it was patch 4 and 2K15 didn't happen. But like, it was a really, really great card. I think this LeBron like a 94 open shot 3 or standing shot 3 at the time. Moving shot 3 was in the 90s. He couldn't speed boost, but like, he was just a human freight train. Like, this card, this is before all the ultra overpowered cards, and this card could just honestly attack the ring. He could pass, he could shoot really well. His release was nice in this game. And like, I even loved the Amethyst LeBron that year, and the Diamond is just so much better. Like, I'm trying to think of what LeBron cards. I never used the MVP Amethyst LeBron. So not MVP Amethyst, MVP Diamond, but I did use the 99 overall Finals MVP Diamond, and that was, in my opinion, the best card in NBA 2K16. Best card stats-wise, without doubt. I didn't really like Michael Jordan in 2K16, I don't know why. And Curry is probably up there as 99 overall, but from what I used anyway, was definitely LeBron James, but I used it like 2 or 3 times, and I honestly, this is the game where I played the least. But from what I've read, what I played, this LeBron seems to be the general consensus as the best card in this game. In NBA 2K17, we had MJ, we had the, we had Diamond LeBron, Diamond KD with Limitless. We had cards like the Pink Diamond Charles Barkley, the Pink Diamond MJ. Like, we had so many great cards. But in my opinion, from what I used anyway, the speed boosting 96 overall Kristaps Porzingis was just a god in this game. Like, that speed boosting Porzingis, like, he was just crazy. He was completely just broken in the game. Like, because if you guys looked at some of my previous videos, in 2K17, taller players ran faster no matter what. This card had like a 90 plus shot 3. He could hit step back threes on people. He would burn every big man in the game. You could run him at point guard, he was effective. You could run him 1 through 5 and he was ultra effective. No version, including the Pink Diamond Porzingis, was as good as the speed boosting Kristaps from last year. He was a green machine. His release was cash. 7-3. He had high speed. He could speed boost. He had high speed with ball. And if used in the right hands, he could be the best player in my team. I don't mean the best. Like, for me, he was the best. At the end of the year, when I was looking at my team, I was like, Porzingis was the one, like, constant in my team. Except for the Pink Diamond Westbrook. But obviously, a Pink Diamond's a little bit different. But Porzingis was just, especially 96. 93 wasn't that much of a downgrade, but the 96 was just a god in NBA 2K17. In NBA 2K18, we got 2 cards with 99 overall in every stat. And you know a card is overpowered when it's not one of those, and I believe it's the best card in the game. It's Yanis Antetokounmpo. Yanis's Pink Diamond card, especially if you put a Kyrie red shoe on this card, it was just game over. Yanis was by far the best card in the game, in my opinion. Way better than 99 overall everything. It's because it was basically 95 plus in everything, and with the 3-point shoot, it was like 97 shot 3. Yanis could dribble, he could speed boost, he could pass with goal dimer. Yanis was 6'11 with glitchy drill moves. Yanis had one of the best releases in the game, was one of the best rebounders in the game because of his height. He could dunk better than anyone else. He could pass better than anyone. He could block shots, steal better than anyone. He could play 1 through 5 and be the best at every one of those positions, which is something we can never say about any other card. The most versatile card in the history of NBA 2K MyTEAM. Looking back on it, just because of the way games played, other cards were more unstoppable. Gerald Green, Dr. J were more unstoppable than this card, just because of the way the game played. But in 2K18, this card was basically, if ran by the right player, you could drop 80 points every single game with Yanis. Like, he was literally that good. This card did nothing wrong and was arguably a top 5 in the game at every single thing, which is crazy. So anyway, that's the video. In my opinion, these are the most overpowered players in every 2K MyTEAM from 2K13 to 2K18. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.